FBI Director Kash Patel has become the butt of jokes in the Trump administration for his ineptitude and stupidity, and you won't believe how people refer to him behind closed doors. Welcome to my channel. In the administration known as Trump 2.0, few officials have such a dubious reputation as that of Kash Patel, the conspiracy theorist podcaster who now runs the FBI. Lord, help us. Since his nomination to the job, Patel has endured wide derision from members of both political parties for his awful leadership. Most recently, Patel came under fire for his handling of the murder of right-wing wonk Charlie Kirk. Patel touted the apprehension of the alleged shooter, Tyler Robinson, as a victory for law enforcement. There was just one problem. Robinson turned himself in, and that was after law enforcement had apprehended the wrong suspect twice. Patel's FBI also circulated memos to law enforcement saying the shooter was transgender, which was not true. That led to some testy exchanges in front of Congress.
Okay, so here's the deal. How are we supposed to have confidence when you're sitting up here telling the Senate yesterday that it will take you 14 years before you can get the FBI fully staffed to do their jobs? You're also now redirecting resources so that they can go and play ICE agents on the streets. You're getting rid of your most qualified people, and even when it came down to somebody that you consider to be a friend, you were posted up having some fancy dinner to the extent that you posted not only once erroneously, you posted twice erroneously as it relates to catching somebody, and then you want to go and say, let me take a victory lap. Because honestly, if it wasn't for parents deciding that they were going to turn in their child, it seems like y'all wouldn't have got there. Even though he literally confessed online. So I'm confused about what it is that the FBI is doing except for trying to put on a show for the apprentice or whatever you want to call him.
If you have a few nicknames you'd like to apply to Director Patel right now, you are not alone. Stay tuned. Patel also faced some critical questions about one of his own pet projects, release of the Epstein files, something he promised to do and something he has thus far not done.
Remembering your oath to tell the truth, did you ever tell Donald Trump his name is in the files?
I have never spoken to President Trump about the Epstein files.
Did you ever tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
The Attorney General and I have had numerous discussions about the entirety of the Epstein files and the reviews conducted by our team.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
And we have released where President Trump's name is in the Attorney's file.
It's a simple question. Did you tell the Attorney General that the President's name is in the Epstein files?
During many conversations that the Attorney General and I have had on the matter of Epstein, we have reviewed.
The question is simple.
Who
did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files? Yes or no?
Why don't you try spelling it out?
Yes
if you're
or
gonna mock
no, Director?
Use the alphabet.
Yes or no?
No? A, B, C,
Director,
D, E, F?
it sounds like you don't want to tell us. Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name was in the Epstein files?
Such a winner, that Kash Patel. And it gets even more embarrassing. Since taking his job as FBI director, political commentators have often referred to Patel as Keystone Kash, a reference to Keystone Cops, ineffectual street officers depicted as buffoons in early silent films and early Atari video games. Now, as it turns out, those that work with Patel have an even more brutal and frankly hilarious nickname for the man. The Minneapolis Star-Tribune released a report last night that detailed how the Trump administration wanted to send in elite lethal military troops to occupy the city of Portland. For more on that, see our other videos here on the channel. The same report, however, delved into the internal divisions within the administration resulting from ineffectual leadership at all levels. Among the harshest critics, Anthony Salisbury, a deputy of top GOP advisor Stephen Miller, who in signal chat messages obtained by the Star-Tribune, referred to Kash Patel as a douche canoe. A douche canoe, folks. That sounds like the name of a racehorse, doesn't it? And they're off. It's douche canoe around the bend, followed by Sporty Maggie and Scuba David. Sorry, my grandfather had the occasional racehorse when I was a kid. The thought takes me back to my childhood at the track. I couldn't get close to the horses because I have violent allergies. Sorry, I digress. The fact that such high-ranking officials would share a name so brutal as douche canoe is shocking. And frankly, that seems a bit tame for Patel, a man who reportedly spends more time at strip clubs than in his office, and who, upon hearing about the death of his so-called friend Charlie Kirk, went to dinner at a fancy New York restaurant, and tweeted incorrect updates about the case. So much for running the show, right? But in the Trump era, lazy, deranged, and ineffectual leaders are part and parcel. All of them weak of SDE, especially Patel. And if you don't know what SDE is, it is still the opposite of BDE. Look it up and thank me later. Thus, America's soldiers on with the douche canoe leading our investigative services. Are you feeling safer yet? This is Occupy Democrats.